Hey, what's up guys, Nils here and welcome back to another video. So as you can see, I actually managed to get my hands on a DAIREB unit last night while I was opening, and that is pretty great because it is my first one, and considering it is a limited edition divine, I really want to get at least 3, maybe even 6 copies of him to make like a limitless, or maybe even 2 if we manage to get it. So we're starting off on the right foot here. We have at least 1, and I hope by the end of the day we will get at least 1 more. Now, here's a few things that we know about DAIREB. So this unit will stay in the game for the next 2 weeks. So if you haven't gotten one by now, do not feel sad and discouraged, you will get one. And this video is gonna show you the best way possible to get a divine. And believe it or not guys, if you are a free-to-play player, if you are a new player, you can actually hatch not one, but multiple DAIREBs. So let me explain why. Now, DAIREB has confirmed that first of all, his sort of a limited edition unit can be hatched on the last 10 maps of the game. So I'm gonna show you the best maps possible to hatch for DAIREB and how much yen and max opens you're gonna need. And you guys are soon gonna realize that it doesn't matter if you are a free-to-play or a new player, you can go for a DAIREB. Now, DAIREB is pretty much just as strong as Sensitive Slayer, so it is the best unit in the game. Now, later tonight I will post a video where I will do some tests on which is the best of the 2 units, like which has the best ultimate, because in paper they are exactly identical, as you can see here. Even on max level, like their stats are exactly identical. So the only thing that will separate those units damage wise is their ultimate attacks. I don't have my DAIREB just yet on max level. As you see, it's only level 320, so once I'm done leveling up my units, I will do some tests, and you guys by tonight will know the answer. Anyway, as I said, the words that you can hatch the DAIREB divine are the last 10 maps. So if we go back 10 maps, we are here on Kingdom of 4, and believe it or not guys, this star is so cheap and you can hatch divines here. Now, if I go here and try to do a max open, you will see here the price for this is 1.65 billion and my yen price is 20 quadrillion. Now keep in mind that these tests and the numbers that I'm gonna show you take into account that you do have the backpack game passes, both big and small, and your inventory slot is at 2000. If your inventory isn't that much, you can still get an idea of how much the prices will be. So let me just pull up the picture here real quick and I'm gonna show you. Alright, so here's what we know, right? As I said just on the start, 1.65 billion max open tokens and 20 quadrillion yen is the price. Now we have to factor in the 5x time event, so you're effectively gonna be opening every 18 seconds without the game pass. So for 1 hour you would need only 330 billion multi-open tokens and 4 yen. For 8 hours that would be 2.64 trillion and 32 E. And for an entire 24-hour span, it would be only 21.12 trillion and 96 yen. Now guys, this is so cheap, it's literally achievable for anybody. Even free-to-play players and new players can do this. Now, if you're somebody that has the game passes, everything is gonna be doubled. So for 1 hour, you will need 660 billion and 80 yen. For 8 hours, you need 5.28 trillion and 64 E. And for a 24-hour span, you will need 42.24 max open tokens and 192 yen. Now that is still really easily. It's honestly not that bad. It's super easy to get. Like, you just need to farm a little bit. Even if you go into the new defense in the Orca and you just like kill the first couple of mobs, you are gonna farm more than enough max open tokens to get the job done. So you don't really have to worry about that. But now here's the problem, guys. And what's one thing that we can do to get the most out of this max opening session. So we're currently here on this star, and while we are max opening on this star, we have a chance to actually hatch 3 divines. We can hatch DAIREB, which is obviously what we want. We can hatch a red bat, and we can hatch an engineered alien. So basically every star has 2 divines, like the good divine and the bad divine. And while we're still here on wizard star, the good divine is considered to be red bat and the bad divine is considered to be Mewtwo. Now obviously if you see the difference here, DAIREB is over 2 times stronger than Mewtwo, so this is something that we cannot control in terms of what we are gonna get. we have a chance to get all 3 of them. And before you ask, this has been clarified by DAIREB himself. The game is coded to have each unit on its own separate chance. It's not like you are gonna hatch the divine rarity and then the game will pick one of those 3 units. You just have a chance to hatch all 3 of them. So technically you can like hatch all 3 of them at the same time on a unique hatch. So that's out of the way. Now here's one thing that I would highly suggest you guys to do, and I think like you really should do it. So we're currently on world 21 right now. Look at this, guys. If we advance one more world here to Icy Wastes, what's gonna be end up happening is, while the costs are gonna go a little bit higher, what we are effectively doing is we are removing Mewtwo out of the loot table. Coming over here to Icy Wastes is where Flaming Hero actually starts. So that means that now the good divine on this star here is gonna be Flaming Hero, and the bad divine is gonna be Redbutt. So you can kind of tell that is kind of a huge deal, because if you hatch something else other than DAIREB, you get a much better unit to work with. So we effectively are going here from 2.2E up to 3E. So that is something that you should do. Now you're gonna ask me, Nils, but if I do that, is it gonna be much harder to open here? And in reality, it's honestly not even that big of a deal. So let me pull up the panel here with the costs. And now obviously again we are starting for somebody that does not have the Max Open's Game Pass. So one Max Open is costing 3.75 billion and 65 quad yen. In 1 hour, this would translate over to 750 billion and 13 yen. For an 8-hour span, 6 trillion and 104 E. And for an entire 24-hour span, which would be pretty much, by the time you watch this video until the end of the event, 18 trillion and 312 yen only. Like, that is not a lot, guys. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm pretty sure if you check your inventory right now, you will see that you have more than enough to just open here until the event ends. Now, if you're somebody that has the Game Pass, don't worry, I got you. Once again, you just have to double up the prices. And you see here, 1 hour is 1.5 trillion and 26 yen. 8 hours is 12 trillion and 208 E. And 24 hours is 36 trillion. That is absolutely nothing, guys. And 624 yen is also nothing, considering we do have this 5 times damage in yen event. Like, that is absolutely nothing to farm. So what I would suggest you guys is just literally, as soon as you see this video, if you are a new player and you thought, oh my god, I can't get DAIREB, yes you can, and yes you will. Get here on the Icy Star and start opening. Now, if you're not lucky, if you're unlucky and you don't get DAIREB, oh, cool boy has just subscribed, poggers, you might still end up getting a Flaming Hero, which would potentially be still a very good unit for most of you. But ultimately, guys, if you keep opening here, you will get a DAIREB 100%, and I can guarantee you that there is no shot that you don't get a DAIREB. So make sure you go here. If you don't have enough max open tokens, just jump into one defense. If you just kill the small mobs in Orca, you will farm more than enough, which I believe you already have anyway, because this map is so outdated and the costs are so cheap. So jump right into it. But anyway, guys, that was pretty much it for this video. Best of luck on getting your DAIREBs before this event is gone. It is a bonkers unit, and the fact that you can get this unit so quote-unquote easily is gonna be a huge like leap in power gains for a lot of people. But anyway, guys, as always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to click the like and subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys all on the next one. Take care.